Welcome back to Rimworld. Last time we started up a new series, a medieval escape from the planet. And already things are going absolutely terrible. So our people are starving, struggling to get pretty much anything to eat. We already have one person with multiple infections because they took some injuries hunting things. And they're injuries that need to be tended. No one's tending them yet. Who's my best doctor? Taze. Please go take care of that. I don't think there's any saving this person. We have no medicine. There's no way to amputate. There's just no saving this person without some kind of miracle. But anyway, as I said, we did take some injuries hunting animals for food. We're still waiting on... Where's my house? There it is. Not much of a house yet. We're still waiting on food to grow. If we can get this little garden of ours up and running, we'll be set for food. And the rice is coming along well. Just not fast enough. In the meantime, they're pretty much just waiting to see what happens here, and with a 52% infection rate and only about 40 immunity, we know what's going to happen. The sad thing is I can't even, how do I put this gently, help her along without medicine. So there's nothing we can really do. Things that we can do, however, we are getting a bed built. It's taken long enough. It won't be soon enough to help her, but it'll help someone else. We also need to get some stone cutting online so that we can get a proper house built. Oh wait, and that's out of wood. We don't even have wood. We need to use steel. That's the ticket. Okay, we do have one meal left over. No one right now is starving. Bed done? Bed done. There, it's done. Medical. Get in there. Are you kidding me? No. You get exactly one chance to be calmed down. Otherwise, we're putting you down. That's it. Why did you put her there instead of the bed? I don't understand. This is just a spot on the ground. I'm not going to understand it either. Wait, no, not strip. Tend. So, how badly were you hurt this time? Not badly enough. There was always a chance that maybe they'd rip her arm off. But no. We couldn't get that lucky. Besides that, I'm pretty sure that if that did happen, the only end result would be that we'd end up with a torso infection that is impossible to cure. Alright, so that's done. Now, what do we have on this map? We have sandstone, marble, and that's it. I do believe we already went through that last time. So, sandstone, marble, work on making 500 of each. And do until X. There we go. Now that's one way to do this. Rescue. There we go. Now you're in the bed. Is it a poor bed? It's a normal bed. I'm surprised. I didn't think anyone had that kind of skill. Infection is extreme. Infection's extreme. There's a 10% difference in them. Not going to end well for her. Which means that we should probably get a head start on this. And make a grave. Let's just make a grave out here in the sand. Oh, and since graves are generally for everyone, let's make sure that this is for colonists only. Yep, and now she's dead. We knew that was coming. We were ready for it. Perhaps somebody will put a mod in where I can play bagpipes, but until then, she just gets a rather unceremonious send-off. Looks like our stockpile here is getting a little on the full side. Make it a little bit bigger. So now that that's done, she's out of the way, as harsh as that is to say. We just focus on doing what we can to survive. And speaking of survival, we have a couple of bows. So, who's best with the bow? Taze and Smith. Taze, take a bow. Smith, take a bow. And a coyote is hunting Richard. Yeah, that's not happening. Come back here. And in fact, everyone, come back here. Where's that coyote? There it is. Tantrum. Are you freaking kidding me? I swear, you people. Well, there's nothing I can do to stop him. He's just going to continue going through and beating things up. And if we do not get a handle on this soon, this is going to be a very, very short series. Because this kind of thing will just tear down the entire colony from the ground up. Let's start getting these walls up. Okay, so now we need to put in some more beds. We need a name. And I don't have any names pre-picked. So we'll go with the recommendation here. The Aodos Empire and, well, I can't pronounce that, but I'm sure that somebody living here probably can. Oh, and while we're here, we do have one more bow. Who's my next person to get a bow? Amy. Amy, equip that. And then... hunt that. Because that's food, and we're going to need it. And you're finally over your tantrum. Rottweilers are joining. 4 Rottweilers. Any other time this would probably be a good thing, but we just cannot afford 4 more mouths to feed right now. We'll give them a little bit of time. We'll see if we can get them to pull their weight. But if they don't, they're going to have to go. And that's just the long and short of it there. Okay, so... what do we have for stone? We have 187 granite and 121 slate that we cannot replace. So every bed takes 45. It means that we can make 4 granite beds, assuming that we don't screw any of them up. And then we already have 1 bed down here, so we'll have enough, as long as we don't screw any of them up. Oh, I have a bad feeling keeping these dogs is going to be a bad idea. I guess we'll just wait and see. And I'm not going to use quality builder on those. I really don't care what quality they are, just as long as they're beds. Low food, I know. Low medicine, I know. Minor break risk. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Well, I think we're out of wood, and that's why. Oh, well, there already is one in progress. It's now summer. But given that this is a desert region, I'm not worried about the winters here. Although it is only 63 degrees outside right now, so maybe I should be more concerned. I'm not going to be, though. They're making repairs. On the off chance we do have to worry about it, though, maybe we should get some cotton growing, too. Besides, it'll help them get their growing skill up. Yeah, everyone's sleeping on the ground. They're not going to be happy about it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just need everyone. And now there's another... oh my god. This is why I absolutely hate deserts. Okay? Because everything on the map thinks that you are food. And you will not be able to set foot outside without being hunted by something. Yeah, coyote revenge. Kill it. Stop getting bitten. If anything happens to you because of those injuries, we are not going to save you. We're going to need better defenses. Because just staying out in the open like this is going to be suicide. And can we move the stove? Yes, we can. Let's drag the stove over here. We'll drag the butcher table over here. Well, of course it's still outdoors right now. Don't worry, it'll be not outdoors later. And then we can continue building these walls. Okay. We'll be able to mine this stone away. And in doing so, we'll be able to create a lot more room inside. Okay. We don't have any of the stone to cover this yet, but as we get the stone cut for it, we'll fill it in. And I usually hate having these diagonal patterns like this, but it does technically count as being indoors, and it's the most efficient way. We'll be able to go through and kind of double up on things later on. For now... You have blue hair. It just occurred to me, this is a medieval playthrough, and you have blue hair. How did you even get that? I don't know. Questions for later. Okay, yes. How are you doing? You're actually healing up nicely. No infections yet. I think we can turn these off now. Rice is close to done. And our animals are getting named. Deplorable, Pumpy, Slate, and Pentar. Or Paratar, excuse me. And a raid. How bad is this? Oh, just one person with an axe. We can handle that. People are about to get hungry, too. Fortunately, we have bows now. Is there anything we can hunt? Ostriches only have a 10%... Let's see, which is this? Tame fail. This must be hunting. Yeah, so only a 10%. See if you can get a couple of ostriches. We've almost got beds. Oh, I should not have cleared that. As a matter of fact, I should not have sent people out hunting while there's a raider on the map. That was just kind of dumb of me. But now we are starving. Where are you going? You're my non-violent, aren't you? Yeah. You need to stay home. Like, don't go wandering off. And now we have the infection. God damn it! And now we're being attacked. Well, Jojo's dead. That's just the end of it for him. There is no way that we will be able to take care of his infection. I'm going to just put everyone back on bed rest. Go get him. Would you please get the hell out of the way with a goddamn bow? Where are you going? Attack! You are the dumbest people. You've been cut 4 times with the hatchet. I cannot help these people. Go back to bed. Everyone, go back to bed. Corpse obsession. Because you're malnourished. Of course you are. I think this is going to be a very short series. I cannot help these people stay alive. They're all starving, they're breaking, they have infections and diseases. And there's nothing that I can do for them. As far as doctors go, one of my doctors is down, the other one is wandering in a daze, so no one's getting treated. Get up. Get up. Get up! And Taze is now dead because of blood loss. In fact, I'm just going to pre-dig all of these graves. I don't think there's a way to come back from this one, honestly. I'm fairly certain that we are just simply all going to be dead here within the next 3 days or so. And everyone is starving. The animals that I told them to hunt are gone, so there's only one animal left. Actually, you know what? There's plenty of animals left. Eat the dogs. It was a mistake to keep them in the first place. Oh, and you built a copy of that? I want you to just move that. We can deconstruct it. Alright, everyone eat something while you still can. It's not going to matter because your infection's already major. Yeah, you're dead. Can we just simply end it? No, no we can't. Without medicine, we can't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter because we don't have any doctors. Well, we do have Richard. Although Richard is absolutely useless because he's starving and in poor mood. So Jojo will die here in the next day. And that means that by day 6 we'll have already lost half of our people. I mean, it is true I never claimed to be good at this game, but the medieval playthroughs are just beyond difficult. You have to play an absolutely perfect game because every single mistake you make is not even... you can't even call it punished. It's just game over. Jojo's dead. Throw him in the ground. And at this point, it's really just a matter of waiting for the next infection to come by. The next injury, the next infection will kill the next person. So, there's no reason for anyone not to have a bow if they don't already. This bed can simply be uninstalled. We now have more beds than we do people. And this place is absolutely disgusting. Because of all the blood. And now our heal root. is blighted, so we're not even allowed to have medicine. Get this all cut. Fortunately, it's the newest planted stuff, so we didn't lose anything that's already got some growth on it. Thrumbos? Oh, we so do not even need to think about that. I mean, gun to our heads, we could not take a Thrumbo right now. Well, at least they're getting this all cleaned up for the time being. We still need to get this planned out over here. Oh, right, and this needs to move. Okay. Just move this over, I don't know, here for the time being. We'll find a better place for it, because we're gonna start mining this away too. Anything that is under a light roof, we're gonna cut it down. I haven't even looked yet to see if we have any miners, but we'll find out in a minute. Just start chiseling away the edges of it. We'll expose the overhead mountain, and that'll be where we stop. We are going to have enough problems, like a heat wave. So it's about to get real hot, and we have no shelter. Okay, the only option we have to keep cool is going to be a passive cooler. Passive coolers run on wood. And wood appears to be something that we have none of, because our stove is empty. So, no wood, no cooler. No cloth means no clothing. I don't think we have any kind of textiles anyway. We have wolf skin. I wonder if we could make some wolf skin clothing. Things like hats and such. So, production... Tailor bench. Make it out of steel. Guess I can't really put that there. Point it that way. And then we can have this moved over here. So that's out of the walkway. And we'll see if we can get this done before everybody dies of heat stroke, because it's already over 100 degrees. Okay, so cowboy hats are usually the go-to for keeping cool, but this is a medieval playthrough, so we're going to use some other clothing options. Specifically, blouse only requires 35 ingredients, and a summer hat only requires 25. So, does anyone tailor? They do. Let's get someone to work on that. And you found some wood? I guess you must have. Oh, not enough wood, though. Let's see. No signs of heat stroke yet. Where's that anima tree? Because I don't want to cut that down. I thought it was up here somewhere. Where was the anima tree? Is it down here? Here it is. Oh, wait. There's lots of wood on the ground. How much wood? There's 280 wood out here. It just needs to be brought in. Okay, we're now showing signs of heat stroke. So the heat stroke is everybody. Did anybody... A smoke leaf binge. Now of all times. We are going to die. And you're going to continue smoking. Okay. That's fine. I live kind of by a rule when I play this game, and that is that you cannot save stupid. If you have pawns that are just absolutely dedicated to the idea of dying, you cannot save them. And when someone decides that, you know what, we're starving, we're dying of heat stroke. We've already had half of the group die because of infections from injuries. And the rest of us are on the knife's edge, but I'm going to go ahead and get high. That is the point where you say, you know what, I did what I could, but I cannot save stupid. And that's the point where you just have to give up. It's done. It's over. So, who's my tailor? Why are you not making a hat? Why? Amy, you're not doing anything. Smith. Summer hat. Need material. What material do you need? Wool or cloth? Okay, fine. Just do that 2 more times. Maybe it'll help. Get in here and go to work. And how bad's your heat stroke? It's just initial. But heat stroke builds up fast, and once it gets to about like 40%, they're completely incapacitated. Okay, there's another blouse. And nothing is getting cooked again. All of this wood needs to come in. I mean, we have so many priorities right now, it's not even funny, but all of this wood needs to come in. Heat stroke is still everybody. Did anyone bother wearing the blouses that I made? Cloth t-shirt. Wait, no, that is a t-shirt. Never mind. Cancel that. I want you to wear this. It may be poor quality, but maybe it'll keep you alive. Let's see. Heat, 12%. Oh, it's only 8 degrees Fahrenheit that it helps. I wonder, can you hunt these? Because camels give wool. Oh, you guys are hauling the wood in right now. Okay, well, I'll give you a minute for that. Because at this point, honestly, without the wood, we're going to starve. Without the wool, we're going to die of heat stroke. As I said, there's just no real way to fix this. At least you're cooking, so we're not going to starve first. And thank God for small miracles. And you are down. Let me guess. Heat stroke? Yep. Heat stroke serious. That's 1. And unless the heat wave breaks soon, there's nothing I can do to save her. There's nowhere to take her. Nothing I can do. Bulk goods trader. That would be convenient if we had anything to actually trade. Come on, get the camel. Come on. Get the camel. You are all terrible at this. They literally cannot run any further now. You have chased them to the edge of the map, and you still cannot hit them. You have a 12 in melee. You have a 6 in shooting with a passion. Come on! You should be better at this. Richard is now in a sad wander because of pain. Of course you are. And would you please hit something? Anything. Besides the ground. Colonist needs rescue. Amy. Yep, you didn't make it. You're not going to make it. I'm sorry, but it's over for you. Sad Wander, Smith. So, now the entire colony is out of my control. All we can do now is just sit back and watch it fall apart. Oh, look at that. We got one person back. So, out of curiosity, now that you're actually doing something, you want to come and rescue? Oh, no, because you can't walk now. You're completely out of it, too. Heat stroke? Yeah, heat stroke. Richard? Do you want to come rescue? Nope. Amy's dead. Go ahead and throw her in the ground. And now the heat wave is over. It had to wait until it killed at least one person. So, with Amy gone, there goes my best melee fighter. So, what skills do we have left? We do still have one gardener. We have one gardener. We have a non-passionate doctor. And a non-violent person who doesn't really do much of anything. Or no, my non-violent... Richard? Yeah. Oh yeah, my non-violent person doesn't really do much of anything. No passions in anything except for cooking. A wild woman has wandered in. An ugly pyromaniac who wants to eat everything. Well, seeing as how we don't really have anything else going for us, it doesn't matter because our highest handling is 3. And in order to tame her... let's see. Handling chance? Somewhere? I don't see it. Nope. We needed a 7. So no point in even trying. All we can do is just let her do her thing and hope that she doesn't end up in our base eating all of our food. Which she will, because our base is not even complete yet. Not much else we can really do now. It's just surviving off of whatever little food we can get out of our garden here. You're making pemmican, I think. Or at least you're trying to. You keep running out of wood. Yep, you're eating my food. Alright, sorry, but you have to die. We have enough problems right now without you adding to them. So we'll just follow along with you for a bit. Oh, you're just going to sleep. Never mind. What about you? Now see, if this goes poorly, and she manages to injure Smith in any way, it'll probably end up with an infection that, again, we have no way to treat. I'm going to turn that off now. Don't need to leave everything on green. Cooking pemmican? Making pemmican. Good, at least it won't spoil. And Richard, you are still hauling in all of that wood. Which, I don't even see the wood. She must have already put it into the stove. How much more is there? You know what? Just cancel that. I really, really need you to take care of this wild person. And Richard, as much as I would normally keep you restricted, we don't have that luxury anymore. You are going to have to wander and hopefully not get caught by anything out there in the desert. Okay, well, that's taken care of. So, no more wild person eating my food. That's at least one problem taken care of. So, time is getting a little bit long here. Taking a look at the base. So far, in this one episode, we have lost 3 people, 2 to infections, 1 to heat stroke, which means that of the 6 that we started with, we're down to 2. The base is terrible. The beds are awful. The food is scarce. Medical emergency? Why? Extreme malnutrition. What has happened to all of the food you're making? Your malnutrition is severe as well. Okay, fine. You know what? Allow everything. Just eat anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just eat dirt if it'll keep you alive. So yeah, never mind. Everyone is starving. Doesn't really matter how much food we have. Everyone is going to starve and die. And on that depressing note, that's where we're going to leave off today. I'm sure that the next episode will probably be the last one. But we may not give up on this one too soon. If we do lose the next one, we'll probably take another crack at this medieval escape. Because as hard as it is, I'm not going to be satisfied until we can at least find a way off the planet. Even if we can't achieve it. So until then, take care.